time I hear you whisper to me that you never would leave me be. I can feel my body echoing for you now.
Do you know what you do to me? It's like a fantasy, I wanna never leave. But isn't it a little funny that you're the one controlling me?
Welcome back. Let's continue on... Where are we? Oh, right. And we're gonna do the intro. The one that you just heard 2 seconds ago. Yeah. Beyond me why it doesn't play the full one. Ever.
You are an interesting creature.
I open my eyes to see a woman staring down at me with a very sly smirk on her face. I opened my mouth to scream in fright, but I had quickly covered my mouth.
No screaming now. Too early, silly girl.
I hate you. I can only stare up at the woman above me and felt weak not having the strength to move or fight her off. What was going on? Why was she here?
Why do the boys like you?
I'm the main character.
You're unique, yes. But that can't be all that you have going for you.
Rage began to consume my core again. This woman, whoever she was making me mad. She must have known as she let another smirk grow on her face.
Ooh, you're feisty. That could be why.
There we go. I want to turn my light off. Whoa, it's dark in here. Holy crap. Before I could bite her hand in anger, she removed her hand from my lips, standing up and staring down at me from her place next to my bed. I quickly sat up and glared daggers at the sexy intruder. She was very beautiful, but I felt more anger than amazement. Who the hell are you? And why are you in my room? The woman began to laugh, making the rage inside me increase. I wanted to punch her, but I waited for her answer.
How silly of me. I forgot that we demons are not well known of in your world. You can call me Diana, little human.
Diana. Demon? Is that like a last name? You're a demon?
I am. But I'm much more than just an average demon.
Why wouldn't you be? What do you mean?
Silly girl. I'm a succubus.
I stared at Diana in shock. A succubus? First incubi, now a succubus? Great! Great! I meant both genders of sex TVs now. Fantastic. Diana crossed her arms under her bosom and looked at my body.
Well, you are pretty.
Damn right I am!
But you seem very reckless. Too reckless.
One of my qualities. Moved out and stood from my bed, still glaring at Diana. Why are you here?
Oh,
Again.
I just wanted to see who my competition was.
Competition?
For the boys, of course. They don't belong here, and yet here they remain. I want to know why, and remedy this little issue.
The girl was seriously pissing me off. Issue? What issue? They want to stay here so they can't.
Silly, uneducated human. You don't understand the important roles these boys play in the abyssal planes. You keeping them here is practically imprisonment.
You have about 10 seconds to leave.
Is that a threat? How cute. What are you going to do? Kill me?
And if I do...
You barely have the strength to stand, little human. I can rip the rest of your energy out and knock you into a coma. You'll never be able to wake up again.
Touch me now!
Enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah, well, if my body freezes up in heat and almost in painful haze, I begin to feel fuzzy as Diana stepped to me and caressed my cheek.
Now, you're going to listen to everything I say without any questions. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I plan to bring the boys back to the abyssal planes. Why? So that I can take my place as queen of their realm. They have no reason to be here in this silly little world, so I'm going to make sure they return home. Okay, Pumpkin?
Pumpkin. I nodded but growled. My rage could be concealed. Shh. Despite the hold I was under. You evil bitch.
Call me evil all you want, dearie. I'm not evil. You're just in my way.
I felt Diana lean into my ear and whisper, making me unconsciously shiver in both pleasure and annoyance.
Now, Be a good little human and go to bed.
Stop!
I'll make sure they're gone before you get home tomorrow from school. So make sure to say goodbye in the morning.
Felt my body move on its own to lay in bed and cover itself with my bed sheets. I glared at Diana and the entire way down. Then I laughed at my futility. I'll get you.
Oh, please do.
All of a sudden, her voice deepened and became cold and demonic, sending a violent, scared shiver down my spine. Her red eyes practically illuminated in the darkness of my room, and she glared at me.
Give me a reason to make your life a living hell.
I gritted my teeth, trying to fight back against the hold on me. She couldn't have been that tough. She needed energy to survive, right? I was sure she would have. She couldn't have enough to hold me down forever. Diana then laughed and returned to normal.
Oh, and make sure you don't tell the boys I was here. I want my visit to be a surprise.
Both told him to disappear, allowing me to set up a practical growl at Diana in rage. What's stopping me?
And you must not care about your friends and family as much as you care for the boys.
They're not boys, they're men. I stopped and stared. What did she mean by that? Was that a threat to my family? Diana smirked at me, knowing the confusion behind my eyes.
Let's just say that if you tell the boys about me, I'll make sure that no one will care for you, and you'll be all alone in this little house until the day you die.
I could feel fear creeping into me. Alone? How could she do that? The word demon reverberated in my head. Same thing. Reminded me that I was facing off against something supernatural. Human with a shield versus a devil was one thing. Human on her own versus a demon was another.
Have a good night.
Why are you skipping? Why is the audio skipping? That's weird. Hold on. Okie dokie. Oh, she's gone. Well. And with that, Diana sank to the floor through a magic purple pentagram, which disappeared as her head vanished into the floor. Because that's normal. I couldn't believe it. I had one problem and now I had another. Instead of a crazy psycho devil who wanted to kill me and the boys, I had a succubus wanting to ruin my life and take the boys away. Could my life get any worse? Teenage problems, you know. No, I wasn't going to let her win. She's not as powerful as she looks. I know it. I had to mentally confirm it. She wasn't going to win. The boys wanted to stay with me. Have the bad ending just be like, no we don't. Ugh. I let it aside before closing my eyes, affirming my plan of action. No matter what she was going to do, I was going to beat her. I was. We always do. Eventually the morning arrived and the sun screamed at me to get up. Surprisingly, I woke up before my alarm once again. What am I hearing? Which was nice. I stretched out and quickly got dressed, getting ready for school. She expected me to say goodbye to the boys. I will say good morning and see them when I come back. No way I'm going to say goodbye. Good morning, my little puppies. I scooped up my bag and headed downstairs to the dining room. Seeing the boys already eating the delicious selection of food, the smell made my stomach growl wildly. As the sight of food drew me to walk further into the room.
Good morning, miss. Did you sleep well?
Before I could lie, Damien started glaring at me. Hunting the incident in my back of my mind, Damien furrowed his brow and stopped eating.
She's here.
Sam's just like, bruh. The boys looked at Damien in confusion while I cursed his ability silently in my mouth.
Damien, what's up with you? Of course she's here. She kinda owns the house.
Damien looked to me, waiting for me to explain shut up! For him. However, the threats that Diana gave me last night warned me to keep my mouth shut. Last time... You know what? I kind of want to see what happens when I tell them. Stop it! Damien pressed his lips together into a fine line. The other boys looked at me with a raised eyebrow. A girl named Diana came by last night.
Diana? Is she important?
I guess it didn't really matter who told him.
Did she try to hurt you?
She's a succubus. The single word made the boys stop and stare at me. I looked at each boy unsure what was going through their minds. Should I have avoided it?
So, she's come to try and bring us back.
She must really be desperate.
Well, what should we do now?
Nothing. She'll give up eventually.
Will she?
The boys continued to look at me as if I knew the answer to that question. Damn it, Damien! She said that if I told you, she'd make my life a living hell. She can't possibly do that, right? She's not a devil. Owie, I just pinched myself.
No, she isn't. However, she is a very powerful demon.
She's a master of mind manipulation and has been trained in illusion. Unlike other demons who use strength to get power, she uses her charisma.
She has the power to make armies bow to her and obey her every whim. That's why she's so obsessed with us.
mean?
Well, she sorta has family ties to us. She was promised to marry one of us in exchange for more power.
She's just some whacked up hussy who doesn't know how to close her legs.
Tell him
She's
it.
not a real threat.
Preach it, Sam.
Oh, really? I feel insulted.
The boys and I looked around the room, wondering where the voice came from. I felt cold sweat run down the back of my neck in fear, remembering what kind of power she had. So many Skype messages. I left saw Diana by the entrance of the. You know what? Moment. I'm just going to stop. Quiet. Thank you. Lacey saw Diana by the entrance of the kitchen, juggling a single red apple in her hand as she leaned against the archway. The boys quickly surrounded me, glaring at the intruder. Click.
So, you took up a human name as well.
Beautiful name, isn't it? Well, for a human name, anyway.
What the hell do you want?
To bring you back, of course. However, you weren't supposed to know that I was coming. I completely forgot about that little mind-reading ability. My mistake.
Diana pushed off the archway and walked towards us, making the boys step close to me in a protective circle. Diana laughed.
My. What has the world come to? A group of demons protecting a human girl? I'll tell you right now, she's not that pretty. And from what I can tell, she's still a virgin.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. My face grew in complete anger and embarrassment. How dare she! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! I stepped up, gently pushing the boys away to be face to face with Diana. I was furious and she was about to feel my wrath. You're in my house, you're an intruder, and you have no power
Oh,
here.
really? Do I
Yeah.
have to remind you of the power I have, dear?
No. Or sure. With a snap of her fingers, my mind suddenly locked up and I felt blank. I could see the world around me, but I lost control of my body. The boys quickly reformed around me with James gripping on Diana's wrist in anger.
You will leave this instant.
Or what? You'll kill me? I completely dare you to.
Like at Damien's face.
Let me do it. I could use the workout.
Do it!
Don't.
The boys looked at Damien while Diana smirked at my blank stare. I wanted to fight this hold, but her power held me down.
And why not?
She wants us to kill her. If she dies, then civil war starts in the demon world.
Here's my logic here. Without them, war's gonna start anyway. So what does it matter? That's one part of my theory. If they go back, there's no war, but if they stay here, war's gonna happen anyway. So if she dies, it doesn't really matter. It's just that your part will win.
Very good, sweetie.
What happens in the demon world doesn't concern us anymore. We live here now.
Exactly.
The demons will come to the human world and hunt us down before attacking each other.
And here's another thing. If they can do that so easily, just to hunt them and kill them, why don't they just come and bring them back? Hello? Demons will come to the human world, all because of her.
You sneaky bitch.
You guys just obviously don't know what the hell's going on. With another snap of Diana's fingers, I was released from her hold, almost buckling to my knees.
Well, will you all change your minds? I assure you, it's for the greater good.
War's gonna happen anyway if you stay here, so what's the point of caring? I expected the boys to say no, but what I heard was complete silence. None of the boys replied to Diana, which made me both nervous and fearful as to why. Then I leaned her head back a bit, surprised for a different reason.
No. Well, I see.
With silence, two of them saying no to her, I looked around at the boys and saw disobedience in their eyes, giving me my answer. I felt my heart flutter, especially my eyes landed on the one. Matthew. He kept close to me, glaring daggers into Diana. Does not look like he's glaring, just saying. I could feel that he was completely out of it and his choice to stay. I don't know what, but I was incredibly happy to know he wanted to stay. Diana sighed and pressed a finger into her temple, rubbing it gently.
Either all of you are playing a very convincing hard-to-get game, or you all must be out of your minds.
Had a bit of both. Diana then looked to me, locking her gaze with mine as if to read me. I could tell she wanted me to do something, but the boys would stop her, so the stare was her only available action. Like a dating simulator. What do you want to do? 1, 2, or 3. After a small moment of silence, Diana licked her lips with her lips, not lips, lips before breaking the gaze battle and smiling at the boys around me.
Very well. I guess I'll take my leave now.
You do that. What, her leave? Was she serious? The boys around me straightened up and drew confused looks on their faces, except for Matthew. And everybody else, apparently. As Diana stepped back away from us with a small bow flaunting her cleavage. Thing is, what happened to that apple that she was holding? The world may never know. Stop! Without another word, a deep purple pentagram appeared under her feet and Diana's body slowly sank to the floor. As her head vanished into the floor, the pentagram vanished. At once the boys relaxed slowly began to return to their spots at the table. Why is there so much noise? Each in deep thought. Where are you? On my bed, okay.
She'll be back, but she won't kill us. She needs us alive.
Don't touch it! Ah! Don't touch the popcorn.
Whatever. We'll just keep saying no. She can't force us to come back.
She can't do anything but annoy us. Eventually, she'll give up.
That's the
thinking.
hope, anyway.
Hopefully. Oh, hi there, you cutie. Matthew walked over to... Goodbye, ability to talk. Matthew walked over to me and held my hand gently, looking at me with a smile.
Everything will be okay. Promise.
You promise? I noted the feeling that he was telling the truth, or at least hopeful and comforting thought. I smiled back. Matthew gently leaned in close to me and kissed my cheek, however making me blush and forget what I was thinking about. A sound of collective chuckles and playful snickers whispered through the air, making me blush even more. But the laughter stopped as Sam let out an oof after a fluffy object collided with his face. I looked up to see Matthew was glaring at his brother holding a fluffy anime plushie. Thank you. He and I pulled away from each other. Just as the sound of Naomi's car appeared, I quickly ate my food, waved at the boys, and left in confident that nothing was going to happen. I'm going to end it here. Even though it's 60 minutes, I'm going to end it here because that's what I usually do. See you guys next time.